Before we formally introduce ourselves, I would like you to imagine that I'm selling you a valuable item, like this iPhone, for just $1. Now you're going to throw the iPhone directly into the garbage. But wait, you're not done. You have to pay your neighbor $100 to remove this garbage can with the iPhone and take it to the landfill. How do you feel about that? We are beaming. And what if I told you that the lumber industry is essentially doing exactly this every day? This is lumber wrap. It's used to protect lumber during transportation and storage. After the lumber is unwrapped, the material is thrown into the garbage. Lumber wrap alone is estimated to consume up to 90% of waste produced at the lumberyard, and these businesses have to pay thousands of dollars every month for it to be taken away and disposed of. Around 8 dumpsters full of lumber wrap are carted away to the landfill every month at just one single lumberyard. Considering there are at least 15 lumberyards and lumber retailers between Boise and Nampa, this small region alone disposes of more than 100 giant dumpsters of lumber wrap every month. And this is a huge waste and an environmental cost that should not be tolerated. In reality, lumber wrap is actually an untapped commodity. Made of a type of woven plastic, it's extremely durable, tear resistant, water, and UV resistant. Our business is to divert this material away from the landfills and to repurpose it into useful products. We are offering a service to collect lumber wrap directly from the lumberyards, charging just 50% of the current disposal rate. Meet Pod. Our company will deliver these pods directly to the lumberyard, and they will be placed in a convenient location for the lumber wrap disposal and collection. After collecting the pods, we will facilitate manufacturing and products from recycled lumber wrap that can be used directly at the building site. We will sell these products to consumers through channels like e-commerce and retail. Our products will include things like tarp, composite board, and house wrap, like you can see in these photos here. We've also discovered that this material is great for creating backpacks, and we can prove it. We acquired a few samples of the lumber wrap material, and just recently, we developed our very first prototype of a potential product.
So how did we get to where we are today? Well, in this very short week, we have focused on interviewing industry experts and conducting market research to establish a complete picture of the lumber wrap supply chain and the problem at hand. We've established key industry partnerships and identified stakeholders through collaboration with notable lumber mills like Weyerhaeuser, distributors like Boise Cascade, and lumberyards like Franklin Building Supply. We have also made contact and received valuable insight from leaders like the City of Boise and Home Depot. We ultimately received validation on our proposed solution from these stakeholders. So who are we?
My name is Tara, and through my experience in environmental consulting and project management,
and my experience in supply chains,
we are the people with the skill sets and the vision to change the lumber wrap industry for good.
Lumberyards that choose to partner with us will be able to dramatically reduce the current disposal costs. We offer an opportunity to divert this lumber wrap waste in a convenient manner without any added effort needed from our partners. Partnering lumberyards will also benefit from recognition on our products and website, which will further strengthen brand loyalty and customer relationships. And this is just the start. To move this idea forward, we are asking for $10,000 in seed money for further research, prototype development, and equipment acquisition, so that we can begin addressing this trashed metaphorical iPhone. We urge you to join us in this endeavor to disperse this waste.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here. We are House. When you have problems with your car, all you have to do is pop the hood and take a look inside to see what's wrong. But when you have problems within a home, you have to hire a service worker to cut out portions of your wall to even identify the problem, let alone repair the problem and repatch the drywall. This typically leads to lengthy and costly repairs that add up throughout the life of your home. For example, drywall repair can cost anywhere between $120 for a small repair all the way up to $2,300 for mold remediation. With easy access to these services, that's money that never has to leave your pocket for both drywall repair and extra labor hours to locate the issue within your systems. Well, get ready to pop the hood on your home. Our home access utility system, or HOUSE, allows you to easily access the guts of your home. This provides accessibility, serviceability, and flexibility to both the construction industry and homeowners. Our solution is an integrated structural unit that organizes and streamlines your home utilities. It provides access to primary services through a swing out or easily detachable baseboard. No more searching for plumbing, electricity, cable, internet, and natural gas. Here's an example of how utilities in a wall assembly work now, and this is how we envision their organization with House. Builders will love this because it reduces installation time on the job site. No more drilling through wall studs and snaking around ducts. It's all organized here in the House, which easily integrates standard wood and metal frame construction codes.
Homeowners will also love this because it provides flexibility within their home, allowing the house to adapt to changing needs and changing technology. We can create a way to ensure that homes are ready to easily integrate new technology by maximizing accessibility to the systems and minimizing the time and cost of installations. House also adds value to the inspections, giving inspectors more insight and capability to ensure the quality and safety of the home. So next time you buy a house, the reality of what's behind that wall doesn't have to be such a mystery. After presenting this concept and prototype to potential future users, we received a lot of constructive feedback to help carry us forward in our development. We interviewed industry professionals and realized that services needed to be accessed throughout the entire home and not just one hub, which is why we opted for a system that follows the structural spine of the house. House addresses the need to access services all throughout your home and focuses equally on ease of integration for the construction team and empowerment of flexibility for the homeowner. In our next steps, we see getting a full-scale physical prototype constructed and to continue exploring accessibility through that baseboard. We feel that there is potential to move forward with intellectual property as we develop the prototype and integrate within a wall system, and we plan to use the prize money in order to do so. We are the integrated design team that work to make this innovation happen. With our variety of backgrounds in education and professional experience, we will be able to solve and design this solution to its completion and success. Thank you.
So we are Affordable Idaho, or AID, and our goal is to increase affordable housing availability through thoughtful and targeted policies.
So I'm Hayden Bryan. I'm currently studying a public policy and administration PhD here at Boise State. My specialty is economic and policy analysis.
Hi, I'm Riley McCurdy. I'm pursuing a bachelor's degree in elementary education. My specialty is doing research in low-income issues.
And I'm Kate Carter-Cram. I'm studying global studies and economics, and my specialties are economic policy analysis and benefits.
So the problem right now is that there's a shortage of affordable housing in Idaho. Now, this has been a problem over the past decade as house prices have increased dramatically. There's few incentives for developers to build affordable projects, and a financial tool called TIF currently cannot directly subsidize affordable projects. This definitional ambiguity inhibits Idaho's growth.
So as Hayden said, home affordability is a massive issue in Idaho. But did you know that if someone were working at a minimum wage job, so $7.25 an hour, they would have to work 72 hours in a week to rent a one-bedroom house? And currently there are 41,000 cost-burdened households in Idaho.
So meet TIF. TIF is the financial tool I was talking about earlier. It's tax increment financing, and it's used around Idaho to fund a variety of projects. Although it's already effective, we believe that TIF could be improved with some specific policy changes. Now we're going to have a short video to introduce you to TIF.
Hi, I'm Tiff. My full name is Tax Increment Financing, which sounds a little confusing, I know, but I'm here to explain how it can help you invest in and improve your community. Tax increment financing is a tool that gives community members more influence over how their property taxes are spent. Property values typically increase over time, meaning that the total amount of property tax in an area increases as well. TIF allows communities to divert future growth of property taxes to community betterment projects of their choosing. Currently, I work throughout Idaho on reinvigoration and construction projects, but right now I'm not able to directly subsidize the construction of affordable housing. A simple policy improvement would change that, meaning that I could attract more affordable projects. Even with the change, I can still allocate a percentage of my funds towards improving areas like parks and roads, which helps further increase local property value. I help put hyper-local decision-making capabilities directly into the hands of the community. Best of all, the changes that would allow me to work effectively only require us to edit small sections of Idaho's code. Let's go back to Hayden and Kate to learn about how we can work together to build a more affordable Idaho.
Thanks, Tiff. So over the course of this competition, we've done a lot of research. First, we reached out to Clay Carley, who's a Boise-based affordable housing developer. He let us know that there is not enough current incentives for people to build affordable housing. Then we talked to Thomas Development Company, which is also a Boise-based affordable housing development company, and they let us know that TIF would be a good tool to fill that gap. Lastly, we talked to Ryan Armbruster, who's a state expert on TIF law, and he let us know the best ways to specifically change TIF. Now, all three of these groups let us know that TIF is the #1 change they'd like to see in Idaho today. The specific benefits of TIF is that it attracts investments from outside of the community, meaning a stronger Idaho economy. It improves the local community by allowing them to make hyper-local decision-making and puts that decision-making directly into the hands of the community members who have the most information to make those decisions. It also lays the groundwork for future growth, creating a problem-solving mindset within the community.
So the potential challenges that we see with implementing TIF would be underutilization, which could easily be corrected with targeted promotion, or communities may not know how to best utilize TIF, but we would guide them through the process to ensure that they create local benefits.
Thank you for helping us build a more affordable Idaho.